Hello, today I will explain how a clarinet creates sound. I have created a clarinet out of a PVC pipe. Firstly, sound is generated by the vibrations of particles. These vibrations travel in a wave known as a longitudinal wave, which is a series of compressions and rarefactions, or alternate areas of high and low pressure traveling through a medium. How it produces sound is as follows. When I blow through the clarinet, a reed is made to vibrate. This vibrating reed then transfers vibrations into the air column inside the clarinet, making it vibrate as well, thus generating sound. This sound radiates outward from the open end of the clarinet and the keyholes to create different qualities of sound. Now coming to the pitch of the clarinet. Pitch is basically a sensation of the frequency of the sound. Higher the pitch, the higher the frequency. Pitch is basically affected by the length of the air column. To understand this relationship, we need to understand the formula speed of sound is equal to wavelength times frequency. Remembering that the speed of sound can only be varied by changing the medium. In our case, the speed of sound will remain constant because the medium is also the same throughout, which is air. Because speed of sound is constant, frequency and wavelength will be inversely related. Also, wavelength of the sound is directly related to the length of the air column. Thus, the length of the air column is inversely related to pitch. In simple words, as the length of the air column increases, pitch decreases. As the length of the air column decreases, pitch increases. In my demonstration, you can see that when the length of the air column is reduced by removing the fingers from the last keyhole moving upwards, the pitch of the sound is parallelly increasing. Now moving on to how to vary amplitude on my clarinet. Before understanding how to vary amplitude on my clarinet, we have to understand what amplitude is, basically. Well, basically amplitude is how loud or soft a sound is, which depends on how much a particle is displaced from its resting position. To change amplitude on my clarinet, I simply have to blow with more or less force, which causes the reed to vibrate more from its resting position. This in turn causes the particles inside the clarinet's air column to vibrate with equally increased amplitude. From this demonstration, we can see that when I blow with more force, you get a very loud sound, which means that amplitude has increased, and the opposite for a softer sound. Based on this explanation of pitch and loudness on my clarinet, I have compiled a short piece. We wish you a Merry Christmas. In terms of what could be improved in this clarinet, I think that some of the tone hole placement could be changed a bit because some of the notes weren't quite in tune with the song that I played. Along with this, tone hole size could also be increased because this would provide a much better and clearer sound. And if I had the choice to change my material from PVC to bamboo or wood, I would have had a much more melodious or sweet instrument. Despite these weaknesses, I still have an instrument with pitches that it provides that follow a proper scale, which were C to a D, an octave higher. It allowed me to play several simple pieces such as Row 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 Your Boat or Mary Had a Little Lamb. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video.